Morning, Sakina. I'm here with one of the hosts of the breakfast that took place here at Elangeni Hotel, hosted by Durban and KZN Provincial Government, and that is the MEC for Economic Development, Mr. Siboniso Duma, who's going to speak to us a little more about his keynote address as well that he has just delivered. Thank you so much for your time. Can you just unpack that keynote, your message to the stakeholders involved in this travel show this year?
Greetings to you, good self, and Sakina on the studio and your viewers at home. I'm sure you know it's a big year for us after we have suffered the COVID, and we want to attract as many as we could. Yesterday we visited the stand, the exhibitors. We are ready as the KZN, as a destination, because we boast with a lot of things. I'm sure you know, you have heard and seen in the past the contribution that has been made by Africa Travel Indaba. So we are happy, and we are going to start and make sure that we warmly welcome all our exhibitors. All our people will be visiting, international and local guests.
Can you also speak to us about the benefits of hosting such an event in eThekwini and the benefits that it has for the citizens, the ordinary citizens living here, but as well as I've seen the impact that it has on the youth with regards to employing them. We've seen that last year the predictions were about 250 jobs created. What are you looking at this year, and what are you hoping to achieve with regards to the way in which it will affect the lives of ordinary KZN residents?
Monetary-wise, I'm sure you know that it has contributed with 41 million. At some point in time, it has contributed in ensuring that it increased our GDP wavelength. It has also attracted a lot of other new investment. And you know that if you have something like 70.6 billion that is attracted because of investors, it's something that is good. It is going to assist a lot of addressing the unemployment at the same time. We've got 15 new entrants who are going to be exhibiting as SMMEs as well. It's one of those opportunities which is rare, where we just identify and attract those who must also participate, and at some point in time they will be international in their stature as well. So we are glad as the province of KwaZulu-Natal, with our safari, with our mountainous, with our beautiful ocean, that people are still see this opportunity as a booster on our issue of environment and the tourism in the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
And you recently tabled your budget for the province. How will you be approaching it in terms of how it will align to the tourism sector, as well as how it will align to the infrastructural issues that we see within the province, to ensure that the province in its entirety, especially having been affected by the floods, is ready for tourists and visitors? As we see, I spoke earlier with the mayor about the criticism that has come with the state of some of these facilities. How will you be making those provisions to ensure that the province in its entirety is ready for visitors?
The element is clear, and we've got 3 spheres of government in the country that are having a sight and a strategy in ensuring that we boost the investment and the confidence of investors in particular. So what we appropriated is critical, that around the coastal strip there are a lot of initiatives that must be taking place in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. In the Midlands as well, we must drive the key booster economic scales. We must also drive with the issue of bulk buying, the manufacturing industry, the issue of cannabis. We've got key new innovative strategy that we are developing, and almost all our entities are ready. If you go to King Shaka, on the 5th of May, we've attracted a new airline coming from Eswatini. You know, a month ago it was Pro-Flight. So we are boosting our economy in that way. And Richards Bay, there is a gas to power, which people are very clear that it is going to boost an industry of energy as a sector as well. So we are clear that almost all our wavelength, which is why we want to build a new maritime university and make sure that we utilize the space of this beautiful ocean on the issue of ocean economy. And that is going to assist in ensuring that even we take graduates who are currently unemployed, then we mainstream them, and that is going to make sure that once again the palette is going to be big, that you come back and invest in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. The mayor of eThekwini told us that currently the 1.4 billion from flight relief has started been utilizing the issue of infrastructure. Yesterday they launched, or they went and introduced, a new contractor who's going to be sorting the bridge that was destroyed at Ntuzuma. So it means that already we are in a nice trajectory of developing once again the outlook of the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
Thank you so much. The MEC for Economic Development and Tourism within the province, Mr. Siboniso Duma, speaking to us about the plans and the approach that they will be taking to try and rebuild and bring in and rebuild those tourism attractions that we're seeing here at eThekwini ahead of that Travel Indaba taking place, which will be taking place, as we've heard, for the next 3 years, hosted by eThekwini. But that's where we leave it for now. Let's go to a quick ad break.